Hey everyone, this is Darcy with PreservingMySanity.com, and it's been a little while since I went live for you guys here on the page, so I thought I would just hop on and say hi today. And I want to talk about preserving citrus fruits for just a few minutes. Specifically going to talk about Meyer lemons, or regular lemons, or whatever kind of lemons you like. But you can also do most of the things I'm going to show you today. You can also do with limes, oranges, grapefruit, you know, whatever type of citrus fruit you like. I just really like Meyer lemons, so that's why I'm going to talk about those today. Our local Aldi has Meyer lemons usually for a few months around this time of year, so that's how I have my hands on some of these in Minnesota. But basically, my favorite thing to make with Meyer lemons is lemon curd. I made a batch of lemon curd the other day. It is a little bit fussy to make. It takes a little bit of time, but it's not hard. So to make lemon curd, you need eggs, sugar, and lemons, basically. I think those are the three ingredients. Oh, and butter. Lemons, butter, sugar, and eggs. And it just takes a little bit of time and a whisk and a stove, and you get lemon curd. We like to eat this with vanilla wafers or gingerbread, or I made blueberry scones one time and had lemon curd with those. That was really good. So it just kind of depends on what you like, but there's all kinds of ways you can eat and enjoy lemon curd. I'm actually going to be publishing a blog post in the next couple of days about that process, so you can look for that. Another thing that you can make with lemons or oranges, most people use oranges for this, but you can make marmalade. I don't particularly love orange marmalade, but my husband does, so I make this for him. You can see this is actually a few months old, so it's a little discolored at the top, but there's nothing wrong with it. I make all of my stuff low sugar, so that's why it looks a little bit runnier than what you would see, you know, a hard set jam. And we prefer our jam a little looser set, so that's why it looks just a little runny in the jar. But this is orange marmalade. And then for myself, I actually made Meyer lemon marmalade with cherries. So this is cherry lemon marmalade. So just another option there. I know some people also make marmalade with grapefruit, which is another idea for you. Another thing I like to do with oranges and lemons mostly is dehydrate them. So this is a jar of dehydrated lemon slices that I made in the fall. I like to put this in my hot tea. So when I make a cup of tea, I'll just put a slice or sometimes two in the bottom of the cup before I put the tea and the hot water in there, and it just rehydrates the lemon and puts that lemon flavor in there for you. You could also use it in water if you wanted to. And I usually dehydrate orange slices too. So these are just regular navel oranges, and you can use these in tea too. And I know sometimes we use it in like marinades, so these are kind of handy to have around as well, and they're pretty in the jar. Another thing that I made with Meyer lemons actually last year is I made this lemon herb salt. We've used it on some wild game and some chicken, and I actually made it, I put it on a duck one time too. It's actually really good. When I made it, I just took like a whole bunch of fresh parsley, and I think we used 2 whole Meyer lemons and just put them in the blender with the parsley, and then we just added kosher salt until it seemed right. I know that's silly to say, I don't really have a recipe for that, but it was just parsley and whole lemons blended all together with salt, and then we laid it all out on a baking sheet and let it dry out just in the dry winter air that we have around here. So we just let it dry out until it was dry enough to put in the jar. So this is lemon herb salt. And then another thing that is probably my favorite thing to do, which is a little different, this is actually a jar of limes, but we like to salt preserve these. So basically you just slice the limes or the lemons and layer them in the jar with kosher salt, you know, like a couple inches of lemons and a pour of kosher salt, and just layer it all the way in the jar. And then it actually ferments on the counter for like a month, and sort of ferments and makes these salt preserved limes or lemons. And we actually use these for margaritas, and they make really, really good margaritas. If you're not a drinker, you can also use them in marinades. You can use them, you know, in the summertime in water. You know, a lot of people like to drink Gatorade in the summer to get that salt. Gatorade, you know, helps you get the electrolytes and the salt into your body. So you could actually put these in water in the summertime to get a little extra salt in your body. I've put salted lemons in lemonade before. It's really good. So doesn't have to just be margaritas, but that's what we mostly use them for. It's kind of fun to try new things. But tell me in the comments what you guys make with citrus fruit. If you preserve anything with citrus. It's a good time of year to preserve citrus because citrus is in season. So you'll find in the local grocery stores, if you're in the Midwest especially, you'll find more citrus fruit this time of year than you maybe normally can and will. Like for example, this is a Cara orange, and it's not really all that common to find those, and I found these at our local grocery store. You know, you might find blood oranges right now. It's more common to just find, you know, maybe key limes, just because of the season. So that's why you always see people talking about citrus fruits in the wintertime, because it's just a good time to have them available in the store. So if you guys have any questions about anything that I talked about today, let me know in the comments. I'll put a couple of blog posts in the comments that talk about some of the things that I just shared. And then, like I said, watch for that lemon curd blog post in a couple days. I'll be posting that here too. So thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.